Greetings, survivors and friends. SHADOWFRAX here with the news at Rust, where new items seem to be falling out of the sky like your mum trying to fly over launch site, probably. So let's get straight into it, and FYI, everything I'm showing you is currently on the staging branch only, so won't be in the main game until next month's patch. Rust has its 10-year anniversary next month, making it older than most of the player base, and to celebrate there are some legacy throwback items coming in. Last week I showed some images of the wood shelter, which is still being worked on, but when complete we'll let you craft a quick 1x1 man shed with an integrated door and lock and enough room for the bare necessities to plonk down somewhere and get a foothold. Some of you will remember this if you were there in the good old days. In fact, I wonder how many of you actually were. If you ever played Rust in its original form, perhaps you could just comment #legacy down below for me to let me know, and I'll try to do a count up. No word yet on durability or cost. All I know is that originally they were cheap to make and had about 1000 HP, but don't hold me to that. Although I think we'll be seeing a plague of them when they get added. To go with this, there's now a legacy furnace on staging, which is kind of similar looking in a pile of old rocks with a hole in it sort of way. Cost, performance and durability are exactly the same as the normal furnace, I believe, and here they are side to side for comparison, although it seems the legacy one is quite a bit bulkier. There's a legacy bow model which is still a work in progress and I can't show yet, but I believe will be a similar story. And now on staging, the legacy Benelli shotty's been added too. This is going to be a new standalone weapon with a focus on long range hits. Here are the stats, and at the moment how it will be acquired is to be confirmed. It's currently uncraftable and unresearchable, although this is subject to change. Not only, but also the legacy Frontier building skin for wood is here. You may remember me showing this one off a few weeks back, but here it is, now properly integrated, and with all the Frontier decor stuff we just got, it's only a walk across the street. Do imagine a full Wild West town springing up near you soon. I believe the team, out of the generosity of their hearts, are giving the bow, furnace and shelter to us for free, simply for being loyal players. But I think the Frontier building skin will be a DLC of the month, pending confirmation. Even more new items in a moment, but first, I have a Rust sponsor this vid. Carbon is a new modding framework for Rust that's been in development for over a year. It offers better performance and integration and streamlines the entire process of creating and operating a Rust server. Not only do plugins run better on Carbon, but you can install, remove and configure them from the in-game Carbon panel without having to touch files ever again. Unless, of course, you're into that sort of thing. But, you say, I've got hundreds of Oxide plugins. Will they work on Carbon? Yes! Carbon has full backward compatibility with Oxide plugins and even works with Oxide users and data files to make switching over ridiculously easy. Join over 300 servers already taking advantage of Carbon today. To find out more, join the official Carbon Discord, link in the description, or visit their site at carbonmod.gg. Back to the video, and if you were wondering what was going on with Rust there, watch out for a video from me soon. Anyway, it looks like December's going to be a very busy month for old Rust. Twitch Rivals 4's kicking off, and there's a supporter streamer thing going on at the same time, with the potential for you to earn 2 other goodies, namely this very purple computer station, along with a matching purple hazmat suit skin. And I'll put links in the description about these events if I remember. Basically, both these skins are just that, and won't add anything unless you're trying to camouflage yourself in a purple environment. There's also the Gingerbread building skin now on staging, which will be a seasonal item in December and seemingly will be for wood tier. I think that's how it's going to work. In other news, a few things that you should know about. Bandages will soon be able to revive downed players the same as syringes. That's quite a big change, really. There'll be extra colours for industrial pipes soon. Orange, light blue, purple and pink. The compass will be hidden when the map's open, and it'll be easier to see if the oil rig is currently irradiated, as a spinning siren light's being added to the bottom of both rigs to warn you from a distance. This isn't currently in. Oh, and you won't be able to set the FPS limit lower than 20 to fix a few issues and exploits. Does this mean most of you won't be able to play the game at all then? Lol. There are a few small fixes, including to stop sprinklers from wasting water, for explosive ammo behavior when damaging buildings, and to stop players accidentally falling out of hot air balloons. To works in progress, and I'm told the metal detector won't be showable until January, but there's a lot of work going on with that. There's the Nexus system, still no date on when that game changer will drop, and of course, there's a tutorial island in the works which is currently slated for release sometime early next year. I think that's about it, but I'd love to know your thoughts on this upcoming stuff, so please let me know below and leave me a sub and a like if you appreciated the vid. Follow me on Twitch and all my socials, and if you fancy supporting me, you can do so with super thanks, YouTube memberships, and on my Patreon. All links are below, and I shall catch you all soon, but in the meantime, keep calm and stay rusty. Cheerio. Does this mean most of you won't be able to play the game at all then? Lol.